Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world is cryptocurrency. That's right. So the Sonic Solana Virtual Machine node sale whitelist is just completing right now as we are watching, as I am watching right now on the computer. This will go live just as soon as the whitelist ends. The whitelist we were running on this channel through our NFT membership DAO, the SCC. As you can see, we just got some new merch that's just arrived. It's very nice. Very nice hat. There we go. It's available at shop.cryptomischief.io. So there you go. It's a SCC emblem trucker hat. We have a bunch of merch available. You can check it out yourself. Link in the description. So the whitelist was available to our DAO, and we have a room in the Telegram group for our DAO, private DAO. You can join if you want. And there was a lot of discussion. It was a pretty stressful launch, but we are there. We've done right. We have set it. We've got our nodes, and the sale went pretty well actually. So we're going to check it out, and I'm going to share some information on what you can do now that the whitelist is over, how to get into this project, and also some information on how to run your node. What is the node? What is the project? And is it worth your time or not? That's what we're going to be checking out in this channel. So let's just get straight into the screen and have a look at what's going on. So this is still the whitelist because it is closing in an hour and a half. Okay. So this will be a little bit in the future, a couple hours. Don't worry about it. So as you can see, we've had tier 1 through 4 have all sold out, which is great. So that is 10,000. That's about 20,000 nodes gone, sold, which is 40% of all node supply were sold in the whitelist. Fantastic stuff. They do still have tier 5 to tier 8, and these are for whitelist only. What does that mean? Well, tier 1 cost 155 USDC per node, and then we have tier 8, which is 248 USDC per node. All these tiers will be ended when the whitelist ends. Doesn't matter if they sell or not. So this is the cheapest time to get them. But if you weren't on the whitelist, if you didn't follow my videos before, and you didn't get it, so that's life. So you can't catch everything, right? So what to do now? Well, now they will be launching the public sale for the nodes with a new pricing. You can come to node.sonic.game, which is the website for Sonic nodes. If you want to buy one, you can use the code CryptoMischief to get your node. Now, importantly, the pricing right for these now will be changing. We come here, we have the different tiers. So they said tier 1 through 8 was whitelist only, meaning that now the nodes will begin their sale for $265 per node. Now that is pretty good still. If you think about other nodes that we've purchased on this channel, we got the Lumia nodes, which were $800 each. Now they were at the end by $4,000 each. We also went into OXVM, and they were $700 each. So in terms of the pricing of these nodes, it's very affordable. That's why it's a pretty hot collection of, collection. It's not collection, it's a piece of tech, essentially. These are real nodes. Once you purchase them, you either have to delegate to a node runner, or you can run your own node. If you delegate, you have to pay commission to the node runner. So it is in people's interest to run their own nodes. We'll be doing a tutorial video on that once the delegation process is complete, which I expect will be a couple days after today, because they now just finished the whitelist. They want to, I'm sure, work on promoting the public sale to the masses to get more of these nodes sold. The more nodes running, the more secure their network. The Sonic Solana Virtual Machine, right, is essentially a layer 2 on Solana, entirely focused on gaming, 100% focused on gaming, trying to bring the gaming crypto economy into Solana. And that's why I'm betting on these guys to be able to do it, right? Very hot, the idea of gaming on Solana. It's a very hot topic. And if they can pull this off, it would be unbelievable that we are node owners securing the network while everyone is playing on this. There is risk, of course. The risk is that Solana is at times very congested. Even the whitelist sale for this was congested as well. Their servers were overrun with hype, which is a good sign. It's kind of bullish that it was a hype sale, but at the same time, they should be able to manage more congestion if they're going to be running games. So that is a little bit of, this some of the risk that does work. And always with node sales, we do have to wait for the ROI to come. The way that these will be working is once you purchase your node in September, their token generation event is set for October, the middle of October. So we should start to get our hands on the tokens in the middle of October. Once we get the tokens, there is a vesting period where you can choose to wait 30 days from claiming out your tokens, and then you would get a 30% tax. Oh, sorry, you would get 30% off your tokens. You can wait 120 days and get 70% of your tokens, or you can wait 180 days and get all of your tokens. So depending on how long you want to wait for the Sonic tokens to come into your account, then you can start to play around with that, or you could game it and do some for 30, some for 120, some for 180. There's lots of ways to play this. The reason they do that is because they don't want a huge jump in the token price immediately as soon as the token's listed, right? Because if we're all earning tokens with these nodes and we all sell at the same time, of course, that would cause some issues. So that's why they have this redemption duration to pan out the sell pressure on the nodes. I advise you to come into Sonic Odyssey now live. It is Sonic SVM on Twitter, where you can check up on everything that's going on with Sonic. They have $12 million of funding from Bitkraft, Bonk, Jupiter, Solana, Sollayer are their partners. Also, OKX. It will be listed on OKX Tier 1 exchange in October. They are currently at Breakpoint 2024 in Singapore. So here are the guys from the Sonic team advertising Sonic and their node sale. And so they are, the leader of Sonic is doxed, which is always good for nodes. You can see here, this is from a couple hours ago, 30% sold, 40% is now sold of these nodes. So that is pretty much the whole project in a nutshell. I am looking forward to getting going with this. I'm looking forward to delegating my own node. I'm going to be setting up a VPS to run and delegate my node. So if anyone is looking for a delegator, you could use me once I've set it up. Or there are other people as well in our SCC DAO who are also going to do it. So you can choose who you want to be your delegator, which is great. Just by no means, you don't have to use me. You can use whoever you want. Freedom of choice. Also, purchasing these is your own decision. You need to make a pretty weighed up decision of how much you want to invest, right? This is my advice for nodes always, right? How much do you want to invest in this project? Do you think you can wait for maximum probably 2 to 2.5 months to get the token unlocked? Because these things often take longer than they say. This is from my experience. Then you also have that 6-month max wait period to get 100% of your tokens. So can you afford to wait that long? That's number one question, right? Don't use money that you can't afford to lose, right? Can you afford it? Question number 2 is, do you think that Solana, gaming on Solana, will be a hot narrative for the bull run? And do you think GameFi will be a hot narrative for the bull run? Question number 3, do you think Solana can handle GameFi? Do you think a layer 2 on Solana will get use case? If all of these tick all the boxes, then this might well be the project for you. I've been CryptoMischief. Be good to each other, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't